Sotero. So let's do now science quiz. Actually, we have here 17 questions as I spoke a while ago, and we need to choose only two problem solvings and let's say two or three theory questions. I have here theory question number one. A chemical reaction that involves ionic bonds between negatively charged ion and a positively charged cation. A. Synthesis. B. Combustion. C. Dissociation. D. Photosynthesis. E. None of the above. Okay? Repeat. A chemical reaction that involves ionic bonds between negatively charged ion and positively charged ion or cation. A. Synthesis. B. Combustion. C. Dissociation. D. Photosynthesis. E. None of the above. Your timer starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The answer is dissociation. Okay. For example, I may present an example for this. If we have sulfuric acid, aqueous solution of sulfuric acid, and we'll be able to have H2SO4, right? So you're gonna split that out, the hydrogen gas and the sulfate, things like that. And the sulfate have -2 an ion, and the hydrogen have +1, and it will dissociate. Okay, it will split, meaning separated in the product. So it's gonna be dissociation. Or when it dissociates, meaning to say it will be separate in the product from one compound, basically ionic compound, right? And then it will become two elements or one element and one compound, things like that. It depends on the products, okay, of the aqueous solution during dissociation chemical reaction. Okay, in this theory, there is no example. That's only my example. Okay, but the correct answer is letter C. Question number two. Oh my gosh. A chemical reaction that involves covalent bonds sharing of electrons to produce new ions. A. Synthesis. B. Dissociation. C. Ionization. D. Decomposition. A. Electronegativity. Your timer starts now. Repeat the question. A chemical reaction that involves covalent bonds, the sharing of electrons to produce new ions. A. Synthesis. B. Dissociation. C. Ionization. D. Decomposition. E. Electronegativity. Your timer starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your answer will be ionization. Okay, because it produces ions in the product. So normally, the process is ionization. So there's a sharing of electrons. Okay? You get the point. So normally, the covalent bonding will be the subject of this type of processes. Or, yes. Okay, we have problem solving, and we need to choose only two, right? As I mentioned a while ago. So here it is. Oh my gosh. Question number one. 2.523 grams of hydrogen gas and 200 grams of bromine gas are placed in 450 milliliter of a reaction vessel. Calculate the equilibrium concentration of HBr or hydrobromic acid in the reaction vessel at 500 Kelvin. Okay, the equilibrium constant is 400. Things like that. And that's like question number one. Okay, so prepare your scratch paper, no, scratch paper, a blank sheet of paper, and solve this. I will give you 5 minutes to do it. Okay, so that's it. And then we go to another problem solving. So I have to repeat because as you will be able to write first before you can solve, right? So again, 2.523 grams of hydrogen gas and 200 grams of bromine gas are placed in a 450 milliliters of reaction vessel. So calculate the equilibrium concentration of hydrobromic acid in the reaction vessel at 500 Kelvin. Your equilibrium concentration, Kc, is equals to 400. So what will be your equilibrium concentration of hydrobromic acid? A, 5.56, B, 5.12, C, 5.28, D, 5.06, E, none of the above. Right? So we go now to another problem solving, and that is our question number one in problem solving. Okay, so let's go to problem solving number two, right? Okay, it's gonna be calculate the molality of 0.45 molarity aqueous solution of potassium hydroxide having a density of 1.13 grams per ml. Okay, the choices are A, 1.18 molality or molal. Molal is the unit of the molality, okay? B is equals to 0.84 molal, C 3.15 molal, D 0.3842 molal, and E none of the above. Okay. I will repeat the question. Calculate the molality of 0.45 molarity aqueous solution of potassium hydroxide having a density of 1.30 grams per ml. A, 1.18 molal, B, 0.84 molal, C, 3.15 molal, D, 0.3842 molal, E, none of the above. Okay, your timer starts now. I will give you 5 minutes, another 5 minutes for this question number two problem solving. So a total of 10 minutes for this two problem solvings. Okay? So take your time. I'll be coming back to review your answers and let's check it out if your answers are correct. Okay? Because the theory questions answers are already announced. So in the problem solving, the answers are not announced, but let's check it out later as I'll be coming back in my YT channel, your YouTube content creator, Sotero Science, Health, Safety, and Music. Bye-bye. God bless everybody. See you later.